2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Cavaliers taking on the Mavericks. For the Cavaliers, they know each game is a test of their physical endurance and mental focus. Another challenge lies ahead. Mavs, Cavs, tip-off coming up right after this. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. This is Brian Anderson at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian. We've heard a lot of critique of some of the fouls that are called. Ask Warriors head coach Steve Kerr. He said, quote, "We've gotten out of control, gifting offensive players the ability to jump 3 or 4 feet into a guy and draw a foul. It's not a basketball play. Give the defensive player some benefit of the doubt, guys."
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Makes a good point. And tonight, two of the more methodical offenses in the league, Grant. With so many teams going fast, what makes teams go slow?
Well, it could be a number of things. You have lumbering big men and efficient half-court offense. Also, if you have a lockdown defense, then you can sometimes use that to control pace to tighten their clamps.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton are in the backcourt. Mobley and Allen together in the middle. And it's Okoro in at the 3. Now here's Hardaway. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Finney-Smith. From deep, here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Okoro. And here's Allen to the middle. Outside Garland. Here's Okoro. Back to Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sexton, no good with a jumper from the wing.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why. Coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
And so it's Cleveland with it. The Mavs get their last shot to go.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
To the paint. Here's Finney-Smith. And he jams it home with authority.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
Now here's Sexton. To the left side wing. Outside Garland. Pass to Allen. Outside Sexton. Here's Mobley. Defended by Porzingis. Fader on the way. Mobley, no good.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
And that one good. Finney-Smith's got 6 points.
Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Sexton passes to Garland. Here's Mobley. Now here's Allen. Now covers. Offensive rebound. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Hardaway. To the inside, Doncic. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Sexton passes to Allen. Here's Okoro. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Now Allen. On the wing, Sexton. Here's Garland. He takes it in. Mavericks with a rebound.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Kicks it to Doncic. 11 feet out, and he hits it. He's got 7.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Garland finds Sexton. Here's Mobley. Over Porzingis. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Down low. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Porzingis finishing strong that time, no doubt about that one.
Pass to Allen. Inside. Here's Sexton. And rejected. Hardaway against Garland.
2 minutes.
Outside Hardaway. Another 3 for Dallas.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Garland, the pass to Sexton. Here's Okoro. Now Allen. Powell covers. Now here's Garland. Here's Mobley. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. And here's Dallas. They're on an 18-6 run. Hardaway, the pass to Porzingis. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Pass to Sexton. Here's Allen. Ooh, hits the difficult fadeaway jumper.
Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
Timeout called. The Mavericks. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Out to the right wing. Rubio against Brunson. Pass to Bullock from downtown. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Takes it inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
A nice shot by Brown.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter here. Pass to Nance. Now Rubio. Here's Wendler. And here's Rubio to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. To the wing, right side. Here's Okoro. Bullock puts it in. And here's Brown for 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Mavericks.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I also like on the offensive end how they're working to get the ball into the paint, into the teeth of the defense. They've created a lot of high percentage shots so far.
On the court right now for the Mavericks, Maxi Kleber out there with Moses Brown. Then it's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Brown in at the three, the small forward. Yes, it's good. Okoro's got 6.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Dallas has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pass to Bullock. Right side, Brunson. Now here's Kleber. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Well, Brent, a lot of times left-handers are trickier to defend. But some say lefties tend to be less ambidextrous than right-handers.
I don't know how those guys play backwards, BA, to be honest with you. But really, it's about throughout the course of the year, there's so few lefties that you're not used to playing them. So you have to make these adjustments to guys, and it's hard to catch up. It might take a quarter or two before you realize this guy's a lefty.
Now here's Nance. Pass to Windler. Back to Rubio. Here's Windler. The 3 from Okoro. Can't hit that one. And it's Dallas the other way. They've led by as many as 14. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Colin Sexton's nickname at Alabama was the Young Bull. He said, quote, I just play with a lot of passion. Through adversity, no matter what the score is, I play a complete game. Every time I step on the court, I have to show the world what I can do.
Oh, tremendous energy, Allie, right? Thanks for that. Fade away to create some space.
I like seeing Love work that in-between area. He's got a great understanding of when it is that he's going to have the room to fire.
Here's Brunson, and it's blocked. And they're able to recover. Another shot. Shot is good by Kleber. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Launches a 3. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. You know what I love about Larry Nance is how well-rounded he is. A big guy who does a little bit of everything, Brent.
Yeah, he's a great jumper and a great leaper, but if you watch the cerebral part of what Larry Nance does as a big guy, man, he plays at a great pace, and he sees a lot of what's going on the floor.
Jared Allen, he's checked in for the Cavs. Sexton comes in for Windler. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Luka Doncic comes in for Brown. Nails it from 3. Sexton's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, Sexton feeling it right now, being assertive and getting to the spots on the floor that he wants to operate.
Dallas, no good that time either. Cleveland has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Sexton's got 5 points in the quarter. Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Rubio against Brunson. Pass to Bullock. Cauley Stein with it. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavs. Garland comes in for Rubio. The Cavs have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Pass to Mobley. Here's Nance. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Nance, the pass to Garland. Allen on the wing. Shoots over Cauley Stein. Allen can't get it to go.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. Nance finds Allen. Garland with the ball. Guarded by Doncic. Back to Garland. Up and over Doncic. And that one hits the back iron.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Here's Finney Smith. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Mobley. Back to Allen. On the wing, Sexton. There's the triple. Drops in the three. Sexton's got 8.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Down low. Here's Finney Smith. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Now here's Garland. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. We've got 1:13 left in the second quarter. Clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Here's Allen. Nice D from Cauley-Stein.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Got a piece of it. Hardaway on the wing. Over Garland. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. He's got 5.
Yeah, whenever he's got a little room, if the ball's in his hands, Hardaway Jr. looking to score.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Outside Sexton. Pass to Allen. Outside Garland. Off target with the 3.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
To the paint. Kicks it to Doncic. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
Yeah, just pure shooting talent really sets Doncic apart. He's got touch, accuracy, and supreme confidence.
And stolen by Porzingis. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
And so it's Dallas leading by 17 at the end of the period. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Dallas has the edge here at halftime. They are way out in front, leading by 17. Kenny, what was your impression?
Well, the bench came in and helped them run away with this one. Tremendous job of getting loose, getting open, and drilling shots. You always want that spark off the bench, and these guys delivered.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
First of all, where's the intensity going to be? I think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. Nope. They keep giving up open looks, letting the league get bigger and bigger and bigger.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Dorian Finney-Smith.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Sexton and Okoro, they're the wings. Mobley and Allen together in the middle. And it's Garland in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Here's Mobley. Back to Sexton. Pass to Garland. Here's Okoro. Lets it go from deep. The shot comes out.
Just 5 games into his college career for Darius Garland, and a knee injury cut his freshman season short.
Hardaway, no good. Up top, Allen, defended by Porzingis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And the rookie season for Garland was a struggle. Many were questioning that top 5 selection, Brent.
Well, again, harkening back to the fact that he missed all of his freshman year, and then you're introduced to the NBA at such a young age. He's starting to show what it takes and the quality of player he can be as a microwave scorer.
And he knocks down the first one.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
So both free throws good from Allen. Dallas has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Finney-Smith. 4-3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
3 points.
Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game. This Cavs squad is struggling. And stolen by Porzingis. Outside Finney-Smith. And he drives in. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers shooting just 42% so far in the game. Okoro, no good. Oh, great D that time from Powell. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
So far, he's a can't-miss player, a superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Pass to Sexton, and here's Garland. Now here's Sexton. Here's Mobley, defended by Porzingis. Here's Mobley, back to Garland. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. They retain possession. Allen can't get it to go.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And Doncic, here we go, to the middle. Powell, and Powell with the stuff.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Okoro. Sexton against Hardaway. Here's Okoro. 5 to shoot. Outside Garland to halt the run. The Mavericks pull it in. Porzingis has got 8 rebounds in the game.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you.
Oh, my. Their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Brown, he's checked in for Powell. Kleba comes in for Kristaps Porzingis. Bullock, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Brunson is subbed in for Finney-Smith. Now here's Rubio. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. To end the run. Hauled in by Brown.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Doncic on the wing. Rubio with a steal. To the inside. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And Rubio's passes lead to a boost in confidence for the entire team.
Fires it. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Pass to Windler. Back to Rubio. Here's Okoro, guarded by Doncic. Okoro, no good. Dallas has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Now Brunson. Kleber outside. Now Brown. It's Doncic with a drive. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Entering the league at just 19 years old, Luka Doncic has loads of experience overseas. Won an MVP in Spain, which is widely considered the second best league in the world.
Doncic hits them both. Cleveland has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
2 minutes.
Back to Rubio. Pass to Love. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Uncovered. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Dallas.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight. And all the steals we've seen, a result of that aggressiveness.
And they've done a terrific job defensively, causing some turnovers. And then cashing in on those, well, that just makes all the difference.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Nance is checked in. Brown, he's checked in for the Mavericks. The Mavericks have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Pass to Brown. Love against Kleber. Here's Bullock. Launches it. It doesn't go for him. 1:16 left in the third. Rubio with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It'll go on Maxi Kleber.
At the line for Cleveland, Jarrett Allen. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Allen. That one misses. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's Brunson. And the layup is good.
like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Rubio finds Allen. Back to Nance. Now Rubio. Here's Windler. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 6 to shoot. To the right side. Nance for 3. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. There's 25 seconds left in the third. Outside Brunson. Outside Brown. And they recover it. And here's Brunson from the arc. Oh, what an incredible end to the quarter. Wow.
Incredible indeed. Waits until the very last second to let it fly. Whew.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Mavericks. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court right now for the Mavericks, Willie Cauley-Stein out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Trey Burke, and it's Brown in at the shooting guard. Here's Burke. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
The Cavaliers shooting just 37% so far in this one. Pass to Windler. Back to Garland. Here's Windler. Defended by Brown. Windler can't get it to go.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Garland. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Here's Brown. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Into the lane. Pass to Burke. On the wing, Finney-Smith. The offensive rebound. Outside, Brown. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Willie Cauley-Stein.
They have hit the boards hard this half. Those second chance points are mounting up.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Here's Wade. Here's Osman. Here he goes. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Again, Brown missing.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Here's Osman. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Dallas has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Down low. Brown can't hit.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
From the stripe. No good. A bit long that time.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
looking to end the drought. Hits the trifecta.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Stevens is checked in for the Cavaliers. Outside, Finney Smith. Here's Cauley Stein. Makes the most of the high percentage shot.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Inside, out to Garland. Here's Windler. No good with the triple. For Dallas, they've gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Outside, Brown. Pass to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Windler can't get it to go. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Here's Burke, driving in, blocked, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. Rubio's checked in for Garland. Brunson is checked in for the Mavericks. Pass to Cauley Stein. Over to the wing. Puts one up from 19. And he recovers it. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Back to Rubio. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
To the middle. Here's Powell, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell. A different look for Dallas. Marjanovic comes in for Cauley Stein, and it's Bullock in for Brown. .133 left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Wade. Here's Stevens. Here's Wade. Powell covers. To the paint. Nice shot by Stevens.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Mavericks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Luka Doncic.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
Here's Windler, following the score by Dallas.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Now here's Brunson. Going inside. It's rebounded by Wade. 30 seconds left in the final quarter. To the inside. Pass to Windler. From deep. Sinks it from distance.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
Brunson against Rubio. Outside Brunson. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Luka, you played well tonight, and your team got the win. Those two usually go together, but what else made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Team defense goes a long way. Thanks, Luka.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
How I climb up, I'm on top of. She say, Papi, is it mine? I said it depends. When look from little Kim.